Hey you guys, it's Rosie, which means it's... Hey you guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are feeling fantastic. This week on JBK and for the next 3 weeks, we are going to be talking about Valentine's Day. Yes, that's right, we decided that it would be a cool idea if we themed the month of February as like a kind of lovey-dovey Valentine's Day thing. So this week on JBK, we are talking about gifts that you can give to your Valentine that you cannot buy in a shop. Basically, it can be things like cards or songs or poems or stuff like that. So my idea for something that you can give your Valentine, which is not something that you can buy in a shop, is something called animation. You guys are stressing out, don't stress out. I'm not talking about like high-tech animation. I'm just talking about normal animation. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you the story because you guys are totally not gonna get it. I decided that I wanted to get into animation because you know sometimes you see these little cute animation things that you give to people and they're really cute and it's just like something that you can give from the heart, and I wanted to do one, but you know I'm totally crap at anything that is involved with any kind of animation or like high-tech media stuff. The only thing I can draw are stickmen, and then I thought, hang on a minute, stickmen, and I remember my best friend's really young brother playing this animation thing called Pivot. And if you guys don't know what Pivot is, it's basically this like little game thing that you click and you make animations. And I had this idea that I would download this like sort of kids game thingy animation thing, and I would try to see if I could make them into like pictures, but moving pictures. This idea you can use for any kind of occasion. It can be birthdays, anniversaries, congratulations, or Valentine's Day. So I'm going to show you a kind of small tutorial on how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Pivot, and you can download this from any freeware site. Just put it into Google. So now I have, well, you get started off with one man. So I'm going to move his arm and I'm going to press next frame. And now you can see that there's a shadow there. So that shows you where you've just clicked the first frame. And then you just keep moving him. So I'm going to make him wave to you guys. And every time you move him, you click next frame and it records the movement. So I'm just going to keep clicking. And you can see the frames will add up at the top there. As you can see, I have 6 frames where I've just moved him. I'm going to click play, and now you can see that he's waving to you, and he's doing it repeatedly because I clicked the repeat button. So you can add figures, you can add more, and you can also make your own. Very easy program to use. So I'm just going to add another figure. So there he is. And I'm going to make his friend wave to him. So I'm going to start off by clicking next frame. I'm going to move his arm. You can see the shadow there where it originally was. Click next frame. Going to move his arm. Next frame. And I'm going to move his arm again. Next frame. And again. And now I have lots of frames, so I'm going to click play, and you can see he just appears there. And I know it's very, very fast, don't worry, I'll explain that in a minute. I'm going to add a background, and I'm going to tell you guys first off that the Pivot program likes you to add backgrounds which are in a bitmap, but I'm going to show you pictures with JPEG. The reason why it likes you to use pictures in bitmap is because it fits the frame perfectly, and if it's JPEG then you've got to keep, you know, changing and resizing. So I'm just going to pick any picture from my list of pictures. I'm going to click a nice flowery one, and that just says, do you want it to, you know, expand the frame because it's not the right size, and I said yes. So now I have that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the animation, but I'm going to save it not as a Pivot animation. I'm going to save it as a GIF, because if you save it as a GIF it will move as a picture. So I'm just going to call it test 2. Save it on the desktop, and this is the speed that you want it to be. So right now it's at 1, which is very fast, and I'm going to put it as 30 because 30 is quite slow. So it's just going to process for me right there, and then I'm going to go to my desktop and show you what it looks like. So here's one I made earlier. The reason why I'm not showing you the one I just did is because the background is out of proportion. So this is what it will actually look like if you have a proper bitmap background. So I hope that was useful, guys. Have fun and enjoy it. You can do all sorts of things, change the color, add music. Go and have fun, you guys. So that is it. Really simple idea. Try it out, guys, and have fun with it. So now it's time to answer some of the JBK members' questions. So Matt asked, what is my favourite body part? Same with eyes, because they are the biggest thing on my face and they kind of draw attention sometimes. City asked, what would I get somebody on Valentine's Day? So I like making stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't buy them anything, I'd just make them something. Dave says sorry for not posting a video this week, but he will be soon, and he asked, what do I look for in a successful date? To be honest, I just look for somebody who's normal, not going to be a psychopath and not planning to murder me and rape me after the first date. And Hitoshi asks, have I ever lost anything expensive or important? I've lost so many things, but normally the things I lose are like jewelry, like bracelets or rings and stuff. Now my question for the JBK members and for all of you guys out there is, what is something new that somebody gave you or that you bought recently? Mine has to be the owl ring that my friend Ploy gave to me when we were at the graduation party. I really liked it and she just gave it to me, so thank you, Ploy, and here it is, guys.